So Juanita and I began making AIDS video together in 1990. And, you know, it's interesting to look at the kind of historical shift. I mean, you're the beginning of our piece, and you're the end of it. And did you anticipate, when you were making video, and you were empowering people because you had a camcorder, people in your community, people who weren't being told, could you anticipate, however many years later, you know, Justin being able to do his work himself? And what, like, how did the two of you think about that technological change and how it sort of connects to a history of HIV representation for yourself or in the piece as a whole? Was it something that you were thinking about, Juanita?
I was thinking myself. I didn't think that it would become like it is now. I didn't think that people were ever going to have enough money, but I knew that they wanted to, because the minute you brought a camera, people were in your face. And they either wanted to be behind that camera or they wanted to get in front of the camera. And when I would give somebody the camera, I'd be like, you can have it for an hour. 2 days later, can I have my camera back? And now it's like amazing that people can, everywhere you go, there's a camera, there's a camera. If you don't know the camera, there's a camera. And people that you think that wouldn't have any interest, I mean, it goes from senior citizens to little teeny kids just grabbing these cameras and doing what they want to do with them. And you look at them and you think, what impact is this having? And it has a lot of impact. Because like, I was looking at Luna. I was the first one who videoed Luna when he was young and he came out positive. And I was like, you know, you're very autistic. You should make films. Now look at the boy. And I was thinking, I'm right around the corner from my high school, Prospect Heights, which is the first place that I learned video. I went to the library and there were like 7 books in the library on video. And nobody never took them out. And the librarian, she gave me the books. Because I was the only person there that wanted to. And she was like, you can do this. And I was like, nah, not really. You know, I'm a little black girl. And she's like, she's a black woman. She's like, hey, you're going to be something one day. You're going to film something. And she was right. So things just keep on. It's a cycle. And like right now, people, you know, people complain that, oh, all this video stuff, that is nothing, it is something. The least little tiny bit of thing, you don't know who it can affect somebody really, really hard. Because like my granddaughter asked me today, she was like, she can't come, she's sick, but she's like, let me ask you questions, let me prepare you. And her last question was, what do you think is going to happen with the crisis now that Donald Trump is in? And I was like, yeah, she's 17 and she's flighty, so I was like, wow. I never thought of that question, so I was like, well, I hope it's not another Ronald Reagan. Then they see this and she's like, who's Ronald Reagan?
Well, you said Ronald Reagan, so I'm going to sip my tea. Wow.
What do you think about, you know, video for you and what it allows you to do in this long history, this struggle?
Well, it's kind of funny because we're basically cut from the same branch. Because I was the only black boy in the automobile club in my high school. So it was like, oh, what are we doing? Okay, what are we doing? How do we do this? What are we doing? And so I really got into it. But then as far as like me growing as in being in college, I just kind of left it by the wayside, but I always had a passion for journalism and media. And so being a writer today, it really did help me to be able to be open about what I have and to be open about who I am. But I will say that I have 2 sons. They're 20 and 18. And I will say I love social media, but sometimes it can be a little annoying. Just a tad. And I'm like, oh my gosh, can you get off Twitter? Can you stop? What is it, Snapchat? Okay, yeah. So now I'm 36 and I'm like, I barely know how to do, I want to say the Snapchat, but that makes it seem old in their eyes. So they're like, Dad isn't the Snapchat or the Twitter, it is Twitter or Snapchat. Fine, no problem. But, you know, it does allow them to be able to be open and honest and to be able to explore or to explain their feelings to the outside world. So I can't, you know, funk them for that. I'm like, you know, please do you respectfully. And, you know, it does allow us to be able to kind of say, okay, here's a cause. Here's an important cause. And you feel passionate about it. So here's an avenue for you to feel passionate about it. Explore that. Do what you have to do. You know why? Because Dad did that. And I'm very happy that you were able to express yourself that way. And so taking a note from you, it really humbles me. Because seeing the work that you've done really makes me feel really, really good. So I really thank you for that.